Oh my god, I've been muted this entire time!
The way it will always be.
Son of a
The baby
bitch!
is gone. Thank you. I'm sorry. I just miss her so much.
It's okay. We've all suffered loss.
I know what it means to lose a daughter. I will avenge her.
Thank you. Please, if it helps you find her killer, look through her things.
We will be respectful.
I'll examine her things.
I hate. That's all I gotta say. Well, good thing I have subtitles on.
Neff, I'm sending you this hologram by the Elcor artist Forta. His work is sublime, but don't stare at it too long or you may go mad. I don't want anything bad to happen to you, love. I can't wait to hear what you think of Forta.
Read the oldest entry.
Hey, Diary. Cycle 34, Orbit 671. There's a lot to talk about. I dropped Jarut's name, and they let me into the VIP room at Afterlife. I was sure everyone was staring at me. Then, the most beautiful Asari starts dancing near me. She moves like water, form and volume, but shifting, changing. I'm in a trance. Then I'm dancing with her. Later, we went for skewers, and I'm supposed to see her again tomorrow.
Read the middle entry.
Cycle 36, Orbit 671. Am I a freak? Morinth is a girl like me, and she's definitely not human. Just when we dance and the helix is flowing through me, the way she looks at me with a hunger, a longing, no one's ever looked at me like that. We kissed tonight.
Read the newest entry.
Cycle 42, Orbit 67. She's going to take me to her apartment tonight. Whatever happens, I want to be with her forever. She can sell my pieces. We can live somewhere glamorous, like the women in Vanya that Vid Morinth likes. How did this happen to me? I'm just dumb trash from Omega.
Close the holo journal.
This is Morinth's work. She's attracted to artists and creators. Someone with a spark, slightly isolated from their peers. She impresses with sophistication and sex appeal. Then she strikes. The hunt interests her as much as the conquest.
Anyone who's successfully hunted sapient beings for 400 years warrants caution.
Morinth speaks to you on many levels. Her body tells yours that she'll bring unimaginable ecstasy. Her scent evokes emotions long hidden. Her eyes promise you things you were always scared to ask of another. Her voice whispers to you after she is done speaking.
She sounds more like a highly evolved killer than a genetic defective.
The condition has been present since my people huddled around fires at night. Perhaps it is symbiotic rather than a defect. Storming her den would be a mistake. She will have 100 escape routes planned. She will go to ground and disappear for 50 years or more. This is the closest I've ever been.
So we have to lure her out.
Exactly. Shepard, you read my mind. Afterlife's VIP section seems her preferred hunting ground. You must go there alone and unarmed.
Let's do it. Yes, I'm the bait.
Time's wasting. Let's get over there.
I agree. We can talk more once we're there.
A man from some gallery offered me 4 years' salary for it, but I'd never part with it.
I'll sell it for you.
Hello again. Did you find anything? Is there anything I can do to help?
I should go.
No.
And humans are a blight on galactic purity. You,
No.
sir, you are a blight. You and you, human.
Is that Shepard? Shepard's supposed
Oh,
to
hey,
be-
guy!
Greetings. I was hoping you'd come by. I'm Ish, and this is Sel. You look like a good person to know.
You need something?
I
Well,
thought
if
this
you'd
was
be so
someone that I
kind,
knew. I don't
I
think
hoped
it
you
is.
might consider A proposition. I need skilled, trustworthy people to take care of a little business for me. Nothing illegal, of course, but it's paying work.
2 years since the destruction of the Destiny.
What kind of business do you do?
Important business. So important that, with your help, we can change Omega.
What do you mean we can change Omega?
Well, I didn't want to say anything, but certain people here have business deals with people throughout the galaxy. If we were to have information involving those deals, we could make some ripples around here. That's all I'll say.
I'm listening.
I'm in the information business, specifically the buying and selling of privileged material. It's nothing illicit. I just need someone to pick up packages in certain locations and bring them to me here.
What's your angle?
No angle. I'm a simple businessman. What do you say?
I'll check it out.
I can do that.
My contacts use specific drop points. I need you to look outside Merib's shop on the Citadel and inside Eternity on Ilium. Look around for anything that might hold a data package and bring those packages to me. Good luck, my friends.
Okay.
Come on, let me in.
Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Rip.
Come on, let me in.
I'm still so annoyed that I forgot to unmute myself. Oh boy. To the right, and then take a left up here. Jaruk, I think is the name.
What do you want?
Someone told me the rest of Afterlife is nothing compared to this place.
Sounds like a smart person. Who was it?
Jarut.
Go on in. Word to the wise. Start a fight, we'll hurt you. Someone attacks you, it's okay to defend yourself.
You must go in alone. Morinth will be watching. Like any predator, she is cautious. You must pique her interest enough that she will approach you. When you are face to face, subtly encourage her to invite you to her apartment. I'll follow discreetly, and when you are alone, I'll spring the trap. Know this, until I get there, you are in great peril. She will be planning to inflict horrors on you. If you are not careful, you will want her to.
I don't... I gotta grab a jacket, or a hoodie, BRB.
How can I spark her interest when I'm not even talking to her?
Courage or suicidal bravery could attract her. Hurt someone in defense and she will be excited. But pick a fight and she'll be bored. Show skill at working smoothly through a nightclub crowd. She will be intrigued. She'll want you the moment she sees you. The rest
It's
is
my
just a matter of
paleness.
overpowering
That's what'll
caution.
get her.
How do I convince her to take me home?
She admires strength, directness, and vigor. Modesty, chivalry, or meekness frustrate and bore her. Violence excites her. You've killed Shepard. She'll like that.
Getting her alone, then falling under her sway? That'll require careful timing.
I will be near, and I will come for you, Shepard.
Ew.
Trust me, as I trust and honor you.
Okay, what other things have we learned about Morinth that can help us here?
According to Neff's journal, Morinth likes dancing while on a drug called Halax. Neff's journal mentioned a vid called Vayenya. It seemed to have something to do with glamorous women. Morinth sent Neff a note saying she likes the Elcor artist Forta. Well, Shepard, that's everything we know.
Let's get started.
Shepard, we only get one chance at this. Any mistake and Morant will disappear. If you're the least bit
Let's make
unsure,
sure to
come
save
talk to
now.
me. I will wait here. And Shepard, thank you. I do not share this burden easily, and you are the only soul I can imagine sharing it with.
What's up, dude?
Hey, do you know where to get tickets for Expel 10? I heard this amazing Asari say they were her favorite band. I just want whatever she wants. I gotta find tickets. Expel 10 is playing tomorrow.
What kind of music do they play?
They're a sensory band. Like, they crawl into you and make you feel things. And this Asari digs them like you wouldn't believe. I could score way out of my league, you know? You gotta help me.
She sounds amazing. Is she here?
She was here a couple of days ago talking about the band. She's here a lot. When she comes back, I'm gonna have tickets.
I don't have any tickets.
If you score some, I got some creds for you.
It's hot. Sweaty.
Hi. I need help right now, and I don't know who to ask. You're human, and you don't look high, so you're it. Can you help me out?
What kind of help?
My friend Moiral is doing a piece on Omega Games. She's hanging with Florid. He's the worst of the worst.
What is she doing?
A vid piece. She's an investigative reporter, you know? She's trying to profile gang leaders.
Your friend could get hurt.
Yeah, and she's going to. See, Florid's onto her. His gang is on the way here, and they're gonna make a mess of her. I have to get a message to her, and fast.
You seem to have a lot of information.
I'm her tech. I've been monitoring the gang's comm. The last transmission said Florid's going to splatter her. Man, I'm a tech junkie. I don't know how to handle this.
What do you want me to do?
She and I have a code. If you go over and say 2 words to Florid, my friend will get the message and get out of there. The 2 words are terminal and eternity. In that order. Please tell me you can do that. She's going to die.
If I write it down, I'm better at remembering.
I can do that.
Thank you. Thank you. Remember, terminal and eternity. In that order, just work them into a sentence.
The music here used to be avant-garde. Couldn't dance to it, but you felt
I'm dancing,
smart
look at me.
listening to it.
You need something, man?
Is there a public extranet terminal around here?
In a club? You don't have an Omni tool?
That is a pretty strange question.
I get by on public terminals. My Omni tool's been broken for an eternity.
That's a tough break. I'm done talking to you now.
Hey, Florid, I have to pee.
Yeah? Hurry back, Moiral. I'm ready to head out.
What's up, bud? How you doing?
Bitch isn't coming back. I'm gonna find her.
She just left, bro.
Are you still here?
Yeah, I'm still here.
You're an interesting one.
Thank you so much. I really thought she was going to die.
Yeah, me too.
Come on, baby. I can pay. I'm a good tipper, too.
Look, I'm dancing.
Told you to stay away from me.
Ain't hard to get. Give it up, baby. I'm sold.
Leave me alone.
Hey,
Hey,
I'll dance next to you. If you want to think we're dancing together, go ahead.
I do want to think that.
This is ridiculous. And this is why people love the game. Alright, well, that... See?
I hate this place and everyone in it.
I'm not gonna insult you. I'm gonna talk to this guy.
What'll you have?
These are good people, but they look bored. Bored people don't spend much.
And you got an idea for how I could fix that?
A round of drinks shows that you appreciate their business. Your rep will improve, and you'll make more money in the end.
Maybe worth a try once. You better be right. Listen up, everyone! We love having you here, so a round of drinks on the house!
My name is Morin. I've been watching you. You're the most interesting person in this place. I've got a booth over here in the shadows. Why don't you come sit with me?
Weird.
Some nights I come here and there's no one interesting to talk to. Some nights, there's just one person. Tonight it's you. Why is that?
I know what I like.
Do you?
What do you think of the music here?
Dark rhythms, violent pulses. It stirs something primitive in me. What about you?
I'm curious about a band called Expel 10.
They get in my head and tear it to pieces. They're in concert soon. Maybe we should go together. You can lose yourself in the music here. There are ways to enhance that, you know?
I'm open.
Sounds like you're just running away from something.
What?
Do you know anything about art?
It speaks to the darkest
Hey,
places
art?
in me. What about you?
Do you know the artist Porta?
I didn't think anyone around here knew him. He's sublime. Art comes in many varieties. I've seen vids that were more powerful than a sculpture sitting in a gallery.
Do you know Vaenya?
My favorite. The two actresses on it are so glamorous.
I'll have to watch it.
Maybe we could do that together.
I've traveled all over the galaxy.
It changes you, doesn't it?
Real travel means going to dangerous places.
Where you can see and do things most people can't imagine.
Yes.
When I travel, I find myself drawn to dark, dangerous places.
Violent places?
Violence is the surest expression of power.
If you're the strongest, you have the power.
That's certainly true. Among children.
Whoever wants it the most, is willing to do anything for it, has the power.
Do you want to get out of here? My apartment is nearby and I want you alone.
I just like the fact that no one knows who Shepard is, even though he's like the most famous person in the galaxy. Like, I know it's billions and trillions of people, but... Is that fucking Krogan? The fuck?
A gift from a suitor. The statue's got more personality than he did. Still, he impressed me enough that he finally got what he wanted. It didn't end the way he hoped. I love any game where your opponent can believe he is about to win, just before you kill him.
Where the fuck are you? Oh, you're over here.
I was into dueling for a while. I love the moment you see it in your opponent's eyes. He knows you're better, and he's going to die. Have a Halix if you want, but wouldn't you rather have all your senses be clear and sharp right now? I certainly do.
Okay.
I love clubs. People, movement, heat. I can still hear the bass like the drums of a great hunt out for your blood. But here, it's muted, and you're safe. Is that what you want, Shepard?
How do you know my name?
People feel safest right before they die.
It's true. We're never safe. I've never understood the fascination with safety. Some of us choose differently. Independence over submission. I think we share that, you and I.
We've both killed many times, but that's where the similarities end.
Why do you say that I've killed? What do you know? Let's stop playing games.
Hey, Mom. Hey, Mother. Where are you at, Mother?
Look into my eyes and tell me you want me. Tell me you'd kill for me.
Samara,
anything I want.
Save me.
Don't count on it.
But you... Who are you? Oh no, I see what's going on. The bitch herself found a little helper.
What's up?
Morin,
Mother.
do not call me that.
I can't choose to stop being your daughter, Mother.
You made your choice long ago.
What choice? My only crime was being born with the gifts you gave me. Enough, Morin!
Shepard's just here, just
of the Asari.
what do I do?
Reveal this, so I must die.
You are a disease to be purged. Nothing more.
I'm as strong as she is. Let me join you.
I am already sworn to help you, Shepard. Let us finish this.
I mean, obviously.
End of the line, Morinth.
And they call me a monster.
Find peace in the embrace of the goddess.
Jesus.
I am ready to leave this place and get on with my life. Are you ready to go as well?
Do you want to talk about what happened?
Shepard, what do you think I will say? What can I say? I just killed the bravest and smartest of my daughters. There are no words. I will try another time. For now, show mercy on a broken old warrior and let us leave.
Let's go.
Oh yeah. Oh, we just gotta be awkward here, huh? Reeve. I forget what Reeve does. Damages targets nervous or synthetic systems to prevent healing, restores health. Oh yeah, it's like basically steals health from other enemies for 3.5 seconds. That's pretty cool. Alright. Let's get the hell out of here. How do we...
End is not.
Dangerous job that needs doing or employees that just won't work? Let us help. I'm Ruth Ostenera, CEO of Genera Staffing Services. We have the largest number of breeding females and
way too far to drive.
and we can produce Fortune workers to yours.
Yeah, I'm sure you can.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Update on the kid. Hey, Shepard, just want to let you know that the Drell kid's doing okay. Everything's taken care of legally, and he's doing some work for me, helping me deal with some trash in the wards. Maybe make life better for some of the kids like Mouse. Not perfect, but then what is? Don't know if your Drell and mine are talking. I told him life was too short not to, but I don't know if it took. Good luck out there. Alright, Bailey. Good job. You're a good guy, I tell you what. Let's go talk to Samara. I always forget. I think she's to the right. Son of a bitch.
Morinth haunted my dreams and waking hours equally. For the first time in 400 years, I am free. I am a ruined vessel of sorrow and regret, but I am free. It is not a feeling I can describe.
Was it worth it?
It was never a question of worth, but of need. I had to take the action I did, as did she. This was never a story that would have a happy outcome.
You did your duty. What about your feelings?
One of my daughters is dead. My hopes, my dreams were all bound up in my children. Still, my feelings have always come after my duty. The same is true of you.
You said that Morinth was a monster, but she was still your daughter.
She was the strongest and smartest. She would not accept the injustice thrust upon her. She fought to the end. I am so proud of her, Shepard.
You killed her for being what she was.
And I would again. But I also know what it means to leave everything behind and fight. Do you realize that she went on the run at the age of 40? I do not know human years well, but it is very young for Asari.
What will you do now that Morinth is gone?
Assuming I survive your mission, I am a Justicar. Injustice still exists, and perhaps even other Ardat-Yakshi.
There's no way to correct the condition Morinth had?
We are an advanced species, but we don't have magic. When the trait manifests at maturity, it is too late for mitigation. It only occurs in purebloods like myself. Perhaps that is the root of the stigma regarding Asari-exclusive pairings. I don't know.
I thought Ardat-Yakshi were extremely rare.
Asari have spread to many worlds. There are remote regions with no government oversight. If I travel to those worlds and they do exist, I will find them.
Morinth claimed that her condition was the future of the Asari race.
Morinth would say anything that served her cause. Ardat-Yakshi are sterile, Shepard. That wouldn't be a particularly viable future for my people.
Sure enough.
You don't want to settle down?
I did. I returned to my homeworld and tried to start a family. I will fight and struggle all my life. That is my fate. When I die, it will not be in bed. I am at peace with that.
You still control the direction of your life.
I have chosen this path. I truly am at peace, due in no small part to you.
It's me. Let's go see if Mr. Thane would like to talk.
Do you need something?
Have a few minutes to talk?
Of course, Shepard. Join me.
He does.
Still talking to Cole yet?
Yes. It's still difficult, but he seems less angry. Will you hear my confession, Shepard?
I wouldn't talk to you if I didn't want to hear what you have to say.
When I married Erica, the Hanar let me leave their service to raise a family, but I had no other skills, so I freelanced. When Erica was killed, I pursued those responsible. Once I'd eliminated them, I had no goal. I accepted the Dantius Commission because I didn't know what else to do.
Not the healthiest attitude to take on a mission.
You're right, it's not. Looking back now, it's clear I'd resigned myself to death. I would have fulfilled my contract. If Nasana's guards caught me afterwards, it would have been a good death. But someone else was pushing to reach the target, forcing me to move faster, challenging me. I had to reach her first.
I had no idea you'd plan to die in there.
It wasn't a plan. My body had accepted its death. My mind had been dead a long time. Your mission gave me purpose, a cause to die for, a chance to atone. I was able to speak to my son again. I can leave my body in peace.
You've had a hard life. You deserve some peace.
Whatever may happen, my gun is yours.
All right. Good talk.
Hey, Shepard.
What's up?
It must have been really hard for Samara to ask you to help kill her own daughter. She told me she really appreciated your help. As hardcore as she is, I'm not sure she could have done it without you. Good thing you broke up that catfight between Jack and Miranda. I was afraid they'd tear a hole in the hole.
They probably would have.
I have to say, that Jacob... he seems pretty intense. I wonder if he likes Japanese girls with a penchant for kleptomania. Come back later. I'm sure I'll have more to talk about.
Yeah. Good talk.
Commander, what
You
can
have
I
a
do?
minute, Miranda?
There's a lot to do, Shepard.
I'll let you work.
Of course, Commander.
I couldn't remember if I... Yeah, I probably should have remembered that I had finished the conversation.
How can I help you, Commander?
Are you good?
You have everything you need.
Absolutely. Since you set up my kitchen
I won't
with
take any
purpose.
more of your time.
All right.
Back to work.
Back to work. Wonder if Garrus has anything to say.
Shepard, need me for something?
Yeah, what's up?
Have you got a minute?
Can I wait for a bit?
Oh, you
I'm
got
in
some
the middle of some
calibrations. He's got some calibrations, guys.
Talk to you later, Garrus.
I'll be here if you need me.
All right, you continue with those calibrations. He said the thing. Hey, Brittany, how's it going? I think Jack is gonna yell at me if I talk to her. I'm pretty sure. So let's go get yelled at by Jack, obviously.
Shepard.
What's
Just
up,
checking
dude?
in. How you doing?
Battlemaster, I have everything. Clan, kin, and enemies to fight.
All right.
That's all for now.
Shepard.
Grunt.
So, Gabby, what do you think of our new Quarian boss?
Hush, she's right over there.
Ah, she can't hear us with her head in that bucket. Don't get me wrong, it's a beautiful bucket. The whole suit is lovely, quite snug in all the right places.
You know I can hear you. Huh.
All right, you want to yell at me? Whoops.
Hey.
Ooh, no, I don't want to talk about anything. What?
I should go.
Okay, talk later.
All right. I thought there was a point where you could be where no matter what when you go to talk to her, she's just like, go away. I guess it was just the one time. I don't know.
Back for more?
Sure.
One time we were trying to clear out this gun nest outside
I
a
think
base
you already
on
told me this
Playtown.
one.
Nothing we did even made a dent in that thing.
Yeah.
Someone had the bright idea to kidnap a local
Yeah, just
girl,
keep talking.
strap
Just
grenades
keep
on her
talking.
and make her
Feed those fish. Talk the hamster. What up, hamster bro? Squeak. We picked up some new gear. Let's see, we picked up... I mean, the Blood Dragon armor is so dope, but I don't care about that. Ooh, the Terminus armor is also very cool. It's just not enough bonuses for my liking. Okay, that one's actually pretty good, but it looks dumb. I don't like it. That one also looks dumb. I wish they would have like redid this menu, to be honest. Just entirely.
No
All right.
messages for you, Commander.
Thank you. Okay, we are going to now do a Tally's loyalty mission, and then we should be done with loyalty missions until we get our final boy. Oh my. There are literally no... There are no, whatchamacallit, there are no planets in this system? Not system. Yeah, system? Yeah. I forget what the terminology is. The decisions you make in Mass Effect 2 could have Who do we want to take with Tal? I mean, Garrus is probably her person she knows the best out of all these guys, so it makes sense narratively to have Garrus come along, right? Also, I think I chose the best armor for Garrus. 6. AI hacking. And I can't level you up. I can't level me up. I'm at max level? That's never a question for me. Garrus goes everywhere. I mean, fair. I might have to redo my... I might get rid of Cryoblast. And maybe Warp. I don't know how the points work out, but I might have to respec. I'm at max level. I think 30 is max level, right? Because it would show that I had to level up right there, I'm pretty sure. That's a big ass ship.
This is Talizora Vasnima Naraya, requesting permission to dock with the Raya.
Our system has your ship flagged as Cerberus. Verify.
After time adrift among open stars, along tides of light and through shoals of dust,
If you
I
didn't
will
switch it
return
to the
where I
60
began.
level thing. Oh, gotcha.
Welcome home, Talizora.
We'd like a security and quarantine team to meet us. Our ship is not clean.
Understood. Approach exterior docking cradle 17.
I don't fully understand what the change means.
Captain Shepard, Talizora told me a lot about you. I wish we could be meeting under more pleasant circumstances.
I'll let it slide.
Telly helped the Normandy's crew out of many difficult situations. I'm here to return the favor.
I understand. As the commander of the vessel she serves on, your voice carries weight. I wish I could do more to help, Tali. The trial requires that I be officially neutral, but I'm here if you need to talk. They're charging you with bringing active Geth into the fleet as part of a secret project.
That's insane. I never brought active Geth aboard. I only sent parts and pieces.
You sent Geth materials back to the migrant fleet?
Yes, my father was working on a project. He needed the materials. If I sent back something that was only damaged, not permanently inactive, no, I checked everything. I was careful.
Technically, I'm under orders to place Talizora under arrest pending the hearing. So, Tali, you're confined to this ship until this trial is over.
Thank you, Captain.
Preparations got underway as soon as you arrived. The hearing's being held in the Garden Plaza. Good luck.
Thanks. So I think what the change that they made is it's easier to get to max level on a first playthrough, whereas in previous games you would have to do a new game plus to get to max level. I'm fairly certain. At least in Mass Effect 1. I think.
I can't believe they're charging Talizora with such a thing.
Me too.
If Talizora can't even get a Quarian captain to stand for her, she's as good as convicted.
I love this voice
Talizora
actor.
of us, Normandy.
She's awesome.
I am glad you came. I could delay them only so long.
Auntie Ron! Shepard Vas Normandy, this is Admiral Shalaron Vas Tonbe. She's a friend of my father's. Wait, Ron, You called me Vas Normandy.
I'm afraid I did, Tali. The Admiralty Board moved to have you tried under that name, given your departure from the Nima.
You're an admiral. Does that mean you're one of the judges?
I'm afraid not. My history with Tali and her father forced me to recuse myself.
I imagine Father had to do the same.
You'll see inside, Tali. For my part, I moderate and ensure that the rules of protocol are followed, but I have no vote in the judgment.
Well, I know this, so I don't have to ask.
I guess we should get started. Does Tali have a defense counselor? Someone who speaks for her side?
Indeed, she does, Captain Shepard.
Commander.
She is part of your crew now, recognized by Quarian law. And remember, an accused is always represented by his or her ship's captain.
Well, here we are.
So, you would actually speak for my defense.
This is a terrible idea. No.
I'll do everything in my power to help you, Tali.
Thank you, Shepard. I could not ask for a better counselor.
You
Our
could.
legal rules are simple. There are no legal tricks or political loopholes for you to worry about. Present the truth as best you can. It will have to be enough. Now come. I promised that I would not delay you.
Why are the helmets still on? I'm assuming it's to protect against contagions, I guess.
This conclave is brought to order. Blessed are the ancestors who kept us alive, sustained us, and enabled us to reach this season. Kill us alive. The accused Tali Zora Vas Normandy has come with her Capitan to defend herself against the charge of treason.
Capitan.
Objection! A human has no business at a hearing involving such sensitive military matters.
No, this guy.
Then you should not have declared Tali crew of the Normandy, Admiral Chorus. By right as Tali's captain, Shepard must stay.
You idiot.
Objection withdrawn.
Yeah, you
Shepard
dumbass.
Vas Normandy. Your crew member Tali Zora stands accused of treason. Will you speak for her?
If it helps Tali, I will. But in her heart, she remains Tali Zora Vas Nima, a proud member of the migrant fleet. I regret that her captain is forbidden to stand at her side today.
Nobody has been forbidden from anything. It is a simple...
Lie to them if you must, Zalcoris, but don't lie to me and expect me to stay silent. The human is right.
Admirals, please. Shepard's willingness to represent Tali Zora in this hearing is appreciated. Tali, you're accused of bringing active guests to the migrant fleet. What say you?
Tali would never endanger the migrant fleet. She pleads not guilty.
I left parts and technology for teams to pick up. My father ordered me to do so. But I would never send active guests to the fleet.
What say
Everything I sent
you?
was disabled and harmless.
Then explain how Geth seized the lab ship where your father was working.
What are you talking about? What happened?
As far as we can tell, Tali, the Geth have killed everyone on the Alarai. Your father included.
What? Oh, Keela.
I appreciate the need for this trial, Admirals. But right now, our first concern must be the safety of the migrant fleet. The Normandy stands ready to assist in whatever capacity necessary.
Thank you. Quarian strike teams have attempted to retake the ship, so far without success.
Shepard, we have to take back the Alarai.
The safest course would be to simply destroy the ship. But if you are looking for an honorable death instead of exile...
I'm looking for my father, you Boshtet!
You intend to retake the Alarai from the Geth? This
You
proposal is
Boshtet.
extremely
I don't know what that
dangerous.
means, but I want to say it's like, I don't know. What does Boschtet mean? What do you think? Her VA is amazing. Ah, she's so good in The Expanse. She's in The Punisher, a Netflix series, even though it's not on Netflix anymore, I don't think. What else is she in? Well, she's going to be in the Expanse Telltale game. I think I saw that she's doing some VA for that, which is going to be awesome. This purpose. We must.
With your permission, Admirals, yes. The good of the
She's
fleet
in The
must come
Punisher,
first.
yes.
And Tali needs to find her father.
Agreed.
I think it's
And
The
if you
Punisher.
die on this worthy mission, Tali, we will see that your name is cleared of these charges.
We can discuss that later.
Then it is decided. You will attempt to retake the Alarai. You are hereby given leave to depart the Raya. A shuttle will be waiting at the secondary docking hangar. Be safe, Tali. This hearing will resume upon your return, or upon determination that you have been killed in action.
Let's see here. She's in 24? I didn't know that. She's in Curious George. That's fun.
Thank you for agreeing to take back the Alarai, Shepard. The Admiral sounds sure that my father is already dead, but I don't know. We won't know anything until we get there.
How are you holding up? They just threw a lot of fire at you, even before telling you about your father.
I think it was
I knew this would be
season
bad,
2.
but I guess you're never
Is there
really
two
prepared to be
seasons?
charged with treason. And my father, I don't know. He could still be alive. They don't know for certain that he's dead. I just don't know, Shepard, and I need to find out.
So I think she's in season 2. I'm trying to remember. It has been a while, but she's in season 2. She's plays the mom of the female protagonist that kind of co-stars with John Bernthal in that season. I forget her name. Yeah, that's her name. Was it? Maybe I'm thinking of season 1. Maybe it's season 1. I don't remember. But yeah, she's awesome. And
Let's
she's
go.
great.
Right. The sooner we get to the Alarai, the sooner we'll know what happened.
Shepard, the secondary docking hangar is through the conclave chamber where you are now. The shuttle they have provided is unarmed.
Understood.
Whatever Geth are on the Alarai have likely built more of themselves. Expect heavy resistance.
You set me up, Shala. You told Captain Donna not to say anything? I don't hear that my father may be dead until I'm in the trial?
What the fuck?
Why?
The Admirals needed to hear the shock in your voice, Tali. Otherwise, they might not have let you try to retake the Alarai. That is your best chance at recovering evidence that can exonerate you. I am sorry. We cannot afford sensitivity, Tali.
Are the judges that set on finding her guilty?
Anything involving the Geth is a live wire, Shepard. But there is still hope. And Girls greatly respects both you and Tali Zora for stopping Saren. Admiral Koresh sees the whole thing as a war crime and wants to convict. I have no idea what Admiral Zen wants. You should get to the Alarai soon. Is there anything else I can tell you?
There seem to be some
Hey.
other arguments going on among the admirals.
You caught that. Yes, the Geth's presence makes this a touchy issue. The Admiralty Board is trying to determine whether to focus on colonial development or attempt to retake the homeworld.
You're thinking of war? With the Geth?
I am not, Tali, but others are.
I know the migrant fleet is formidable, but even you can't take on the Geth.
We grow tired of wandering the stars, Shepard.
Now she won't move.
We want our world
Oh,
back.
we got a
have
cat
paid enough
butthole
for
on
our
stream.
mistake. I'm not giving you my opinion. I'm telling you which way the wind is blowing.
What can you tell us about the Alarai?
Not much, I'm afraid. Real Zora only said that he was researching new defense technology.
He told me only that he needed any Geth parts or pieces I found. I assumed he was testing weapons on Geth components.
We knew nothing until the Alarai sent a distress signal, then went dead. We didn't even know about the Geth until a boarding team was attacked.
You're saying there's no data about the inside of the ship?
That's exactly what I am saying. The Marines who survived and escaped saw bodies in the halls. We must assume the worst.
No, we don't.
How long have you known Tally's family?
Since before Real was an admiral. 25 or 30 years, I'd guess. I was there when Tally was born. Her mother and I had synced up our suits so we could be in the same open-air room. I was sick for a week, but it was worth it. I was the one who took Tally from her mother and put her in the bubble. She cried so hard.
I don't understand. You put your children in bubbles?
Environmental units. It's a step between relying on the mother's immune system through nursing and getting a suit of one's own.
The bubbles let parents take their children out of the clean rooms safely. We don't wear suits until adolescence.
There's a celebration when a child gets her first suit. It's a coming of age.
I'm not hearing much about Rail's involvement in Tally's life.
It's difficult to explain. I shouldn't.
It's all right, Anshala. No secrets between shipmates. I think I told Shepard about my father.
If you say so. Real was committed to the Quarian cause. That didn't leave him a lot of time for his family. He wanted to give Tally and her mother the home world, or a strong fleet at least. That was how he showed his love.
What kind of evidence will carry weight with the admirals?
Tally, you admitted to sending Geth parts to your father for his project.
Yes, but never anything that could have come back online on its own. I took every possible precaution.
Then find records of your shipment and experiments. Something that proves you were careful. Something that
she's
proves
playing with
that
dice.
this is all just a terrible
What you gonna
accident
roll?
that nobody could have foreseen.
What'd you roll? You got a 17? That was pretty good.
We should move on.
Good luck on the
she's
other.
rolling again. Oh, you got an 8 this time. Alright, where the fuck are we going? Okay, this way. Oh, we can talk to this guy.
Anyone can retake the Alarai. Tally Zora can.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Tally, I'm glad Admiral Ran got you leave to hit the Alarai. Hopefully you'll find something that clears your name.
I'm more concerned with finding my father, Admiral.
I wish you luck. Blow up some Geth on the way.
She's gonna knock them on the floor.
And your
No, they're
Captain
in a
Shepard,
little tray.
Admiral Hangarel Vasnima. You got
She
Admiral
can't do
Koris
that.
backing up worse than a Krogan
Sometimes I'll
toilet.
come in here
Glad
after
to see
going doing
Tally's
something
captain
somewhere else and I'll
knows how to
find
handle a
shit on the
courtroom.
floor. I'm like, what have you been doing? Huh? Oh, she sees the pen and is like, are you gonna knock that on the ground or am I?
I get the sense you're inclined to believe the defense. I'm glad one of the judges is.
If you were only giving Rail inactive equipment for weapons tests, I've got no problem. We need to test weapons against Geth material. I know you and your father. You put too much of yourselves into this fleet to do anything to jeopardize our safety. And you're both smart enough not to make mistakes like the ones they're saying you made.
It sounds like we're dealing with more politics than just Tally bringing back equipment.
You noticed that, did you? Tally's father wasn't just running weapons tests on the Geth for fun. He was looking for something to give us an edge when we attacked the Geth in full-scale war.
I know Father wanted to retake the homeworld someday, but are we that close?
I don't know, kid. We almost had the votes. We just need to give people hope for victory.
I hope the Quarian people find some place to live, Admiral, but it sounds like you're playing with fire.
We're too comfortable now, Shepard. We've got the largest fleet in the galaxy and we just ride around doing nothing.
We might need that fleet to help fight the Reapers, Admiral.
Then we need a world to shelter our non-combatants while we do it.
Can you tell me about the other admirals? Anything that might help me change their minds about Tali?
The one you didn't recognize, Tali, is Admiral Zen. She's on the fence. She takes fleet safety very seriously. On the other hand, she's always been in favor of studying the Geth. I hope she sees the benefits of Rail's research. Admiral Corris is the same whining suit-wetter he always was.
You disagree with Admiral Corus's policies, I'm guessing. Or is it personal?
Yes.
The man is a damn Geth apologist. Thinks we were wrong to try to destroy them centuries ago. He wants us to search for new colony possibilities instead of taking back the home world. Any research on the Geth makes him angry. You don't have much of a chance with him, I'm afraid.
You and Tali's father go back a long ways?
We served together on the gunship Yaska during a bad Batarian raid. We were kids, serving pre-pilgrimage as trainees. Crew of 10, and 6 were dead. Kinetic barriers were down. Rail and I were alone on the bridge, and the Batarians had drawn off a tramp freighter.
Did you save the freighter?
Our ship was under orders to hold position, but Rail looked at me and said, "We're underage. You can't charge us for breaking formation." He took the helm, I took weapons, and we brought that freighter back. The crew called us heroes. The brass called us idiots. They slapped medals on our suits, then kicked us off to pilgrimage a bit earlier than usual. That's Rail for you.
Thanks for the information.
Hang in there, kid.
Thank you, Admiral.
Can we talk to the asshole guy? Oh, here he is.
Judging by your ability to play to a crowd, human, I have done Tali a favor by stripping Vas Nima from her name.
Commander Shepard, this is Admiral Zalcorus Vas Quib. Do not ask about the name.
I take no pleasure in this, Tali, truly.
I mean...
You have gravely endangered and dishonored
I'm gonna
our
ask
fleet.
about the name.
You have a ship named Quib?
Oh, here we go.
Our people have, during difficult periods, purchased pre-owned vessels from other cultures. And have, on occasion, had difficulty altering the ship's registry information. The citizens of these foreign-named ships have borne the stigma of these names with grace and honor.
If it bothers you, maybe you should find another ship.
I've occasionally entertained the idea of requesting a transfer. Something with a nice, respectable name, like the Defrons or the Ictomy. But I am proud of the Quib, and I will not flee because of petty insults.
Hey, I'm just asking.
You and the other admirals appear to have some disagreements beyond Tali's trial.
You are correct. Tali, I apologize for it being brought into your proceedings. The other admirals are pushing for war. Rail Zora was researching new weapons to use against the Geth. They would see our fleet destroyed in the skies over our homeworld, rather than find a new colony and adapt.
Can the Quarians coexist with the Geth after all your history?
I don't know. We all deserve to find out.
I agree.
They are our children, Shepard. We have all done horrible things to each other, but it has to end. For both groups. That is why I cannot sanction whatever experiments you helped enable, Tali Zora. I believe this message needs to be sent.
I understand, Admiral. I do not agree with you, but I understand.
Can you tell me anything about the Alarai?
Only that you should have let us destroy it. When we find the evidence of what Tali and her father did there, any hope of convincing the other admirals will die.
I did not bring active Geth to the Alarai, Admiral. I know how dangerous that would be. I only brought pieces.
The captured ship with its crew slaughtered by living beings in pain belies your argument.
What exactly is your problem with my crew member, Admiral?
I respect Tali immensely. Her actions against Saren are to be lauded. But, like her father, she wants nothing but the destruction of the Geth. The people we created. The people we wronged.
The Geth drove us from our homeworld.
Of course they did. We tried to kill them.
We should move on.
Goodbye, Tali Zora. Be well.
I'm surprised to hear you say that.
I don't hate you, Tali. I just think your father's plans for war were wrong.
Is there anybody else to talk to? Whoa. Vitor!
Well, Shepard, how did you get onto the Raya?
Shepard is here to help me with my trial.
Oh yes, I heard about that. I hope you didn't really do what they said you did.
No, Vitor. I would never endanger the fleet.
Oh, well, good. So, can I help you with anything? I mean, probably not, but you helped me.
Do you remember anything else about the Collectors? Anything at all?
Nothing new. I'm sorry. Every time I go back to that place in my mind, I
Vitor, come back. It's okay.
want to help, but I can't. I didn't see anything, and what I remember...
Don't worry, Vitor. We're going to find the things that did this, and we're going to kill them.
Good. Thank you.
Take care of yourself, Vitor. Not many could have gone through what you did and come out sane.
I know. I didn't. But thank you, Commander. It's only because of your help that I've come this far.
That's nice.
Tali Zora, given the circumstances, are you certain that speaking to me is appropriate?
We've spoken to all the other ones.
Information about the Alarai. I don't intend to bribe you in the middle of the plaza, Admiral.
Pleasure to meet you, Commander Shepard. We owe you a debt of gratitude for your actions against the Geth.
Tali was with me. Saren and the Geth would have destroyed us all without her help.
Your political machinations are transparent, Commander. They are also unnecessary. If you and your father were actually experimenting on active Geth subjects, then you are simply idiots. No reason to waste resources on a trial. If not, then this was a tragic accident in the pursuit of a higher cause. Again, no trial is needed to determine that.
Isn't the reason of the trial is to find out one or the other? You dingus?
Can you tell me anything about the Alarai?
Little. We detected several communication signatures before the Geth jammed the comm systems. Given the likely networked intelligence requirements for taking over a ship, expect between 10 and 50 units.
Then this can't have anything to do with me. I only sent parts and pieces, and certainly not enough to make that many Geth.
It sounds like your ideas about synthetics are in the minority.
Yes, at least on the Admiralty board, Han Gerel sees an enemy that must be crushed. Zalcorus would run away and hide on some new colony world. Shala Ran is still undecided. I had thought Rael to be firmly in Han's camp, but if his experiments were on active Geth, perhaps we have ideas in common.
If we don't find Rael alive on the Alarai, what do you think will happen?
The power balance will be disrupted. Han loses a vote for his foolish and self-destructive war. That would favor peace then, as Shala Ran is too careful to risk her own neck. But if the Admiral replacing Rael agrees with me, things could become very exciting.
You support experiments on living creatures?
Rael should have felt no more guilt experimenting on Geth than I did while performing surgery on a childhood toy.
The fact that you performed surgery on your childhood toys explains a great deal, Admiral.
A ship travels faster than I can. With the right programming, it can choose locations, even defend itself when attacked. But it is just a machine. It was built for the sole purpose of serving its master, and it can be dismantled whenever its master desires.
If you're not interested in this trial, why not recuse yourself?
And let that aging warship Han Gerel and the cowardly Zalcorus be the ones to chart this course? I think not. The broader purpose underlying the trial is too important. Tali Zora is only peripherally related. No offense intended.
And what is the true purpose of this trial, Admiral?
To determine whether Quarians should fear their past mistakes or reclaim their glory using our natural affinity for artificial intelligence.
So the only reason you care about this is because Rael might have learned something valuable from the Geth?
Indeed. If he has, then even in this accident we may find something worthwhile.
You want to create new AIs?
No,
No, stop.
I wish to return the Geth to the control of their rightful masters, the Quarian race.
You're insane.
Thank you for the information.
It was a pleasure to meet you, Commander.
The pleasure was not all mine. Cal Rieger! Yeah!
Cal Rieger.
Shepard, Tali Zora. Good to see you both. Wish you were under better circumstances.
What did they get from our readings?
Damnedest things, just like they said. No way the sun on Haystrom should have been acting that way.
So that dark energy theory is right. That's troubling.
Stop.
Can't really comment on that, ma'am. I just shoot things.
What are you doing aboard the Raya? It
Stop.
sounds like you gave your report to the Admiralty already.
Well, I stayed to argue the charges against Talizora. I've served with her, and she deserves better than what she's getting.
Thanks, Cal.
Just stating facts, ma'am.
Have you had any luck talking to the Admiralty board?
Admiral Ron asked my opinion about the Geth since I'd fought on Haystrom. She and Admiral Gerrel are hoping you'll kill a bunch of Geth to get the crowd on your side, then find evidence to clear your name. They were hesitant, but, well, you didn't have many other options, ma'am. I recommended getting you onto the Alarai. I hope you can handle it.
You did the right thing. Thank you.
You said that your mission had something to do with dark energy.
Right. Remember the damn sun on Haystrom? Shorted out everything. Way too much radiation? The sun's getting old. Only it's not. Dark energy. It's reducing the mass of the star's interior. Techs are worried.
Do you think the Geth are responsible for what's happening to Haystrom's sun?
Keela, I hope not. If they can screw up a star, our chances in war are even worse than I thought.
I don't think this is the Geth. It would take massive time and resources to affect a star like this deliberately. It's too inefficient to be a weapon, and even the Geth wouldn't destroy a useful star system. Besides, they didn't show up
I don't
until we
remember
did.
what the...
I hope you're right, man. Synthetic bastards are bad enough as it is.
If we find out why that is in this game, or if it's at a next game, I guess I'll find out soon enough.
What does that dark energy buildup mean? Is it something we should worry about?
Sorry, Shepard, I don't know what it means. Just that it has the scientists worried.
Hopefully it's isolated, some
Is
rare
that a-
phenomenon. If dark energy can destabilize solar material. Probably not something to worry about now. But resources in this galaxy are scarce enough without stars suddenly going dead.
Some days I think flying around in the fleet without a planet of our own is the right idea.
How have you been, Rieger? You took kind of a beating on Haystrom.
Physical damage wasn't bad. I was down for about a week with infection, though. Figure I got off easy. I don't have to face those admirals.
With your immune systems, it couldn't be easy for Quarians to fight a war. You'd lose more people to infection than injury.
We can't afford a frontline attack, that's for sure. Have to fight smart. Ideally from orbit.
We do have stockpiles of antibiotics. It's not as though everyone would die from a single shot.
No, Shepard's right. You've only seen our strike ops tally. Don't have all the fancy equipment in a frontline fight. Supplies get strained. Things get ugly, fast.
We should get going.
Good luck on the Alarai.
Thanks.
Stay safe out there.
I will.
Talizora and Tafara are out of control.
You're an
This is on
idiot.
their heads.
All right. We have gotten all the information,
Human to be such a good speaker.
I believe. It is crazy that every single door in this universe is made by the same manufacturer with the same exact little thing to open doors. They must make a killing.
Loyalty to the fleet is about more than just killing Geth. Talizora is guilty.
You don't know anything, do you?
If Talizora is stuck with a human captain, at least it's an eloquent one.
Yeah, I know, right?
Talizora Vas Nima. Oh, sorry. I mean Vas Normandy.
No offense taken. The change in name was not my choice.
Per Admiral Rand's orders, the shuttle is prepared for you and Captain Shepard Vas Normandy.
Commander.
Can you tell us anything about what we'll find on the Alarai?
I'm afraid I don't know much. Not many Marines made it back from the initial assault. They talked about massive waves of Geth, though. More than there should have been.
There shouldn't have been any at all.
Right. I mean that they're afraid the Geth are building or repairing more of themselves from materials on the Alarai.
Let's head to the Alarai.
Of course. I'll unlock the shuttle now. Good luck with those Geth, Talizora. Kila Selai.
And also with you. I'll take credits.
Something's slowing down the systems. We're taking down the firewalls to rebalance load distribution. Railzora ordered us to bypass standard safeties. Following security protocols will take too long.
I do love credits. Damn it. Guess what I forgot to do? Download that mod.
This is one of the storage units I sent to Father. Looks like parts from a disabled repair drone, plus a reflex algorithm that I didn't recognize. I got this on Haystrom.
What made a part worth sending back to your father?
It had to be in working order, something that could be analyzed and integrated into other technology. Anything new had priority. Technology the Geth had developed themselves, signs of modification, clues to their thinking.
How did you get these things to your father?
Sometimes I left packages at secure drops in civilized areas. Someone on pilgrimage would see that it was shipped home. For very valuable finds, I'd signal home, and Father would send a small ship.
Haystrom was a war zone. How did you salvage gear in the middle of all that?
These suits have more pockets than you'd think. Quarians have learned how to salvage whatever we can, whenever we can. Within reason. We're not Vorcha, but we repair what most people would throw away. Hundreds of the ships in our fleet were salvaged wrecks, either found dead in space or purchased for next to nothing.
Does that salvaged gear give you a clue as to what happened here?
No, I don't know. Shepard, I checked everything I sent here. I passed up great finds because they might be too dangerous, prone to uncontrolled reactivation or self-repair. I don't know which possibility is worse. That I got sloppy and sent something dangerous, or that Father actually did all this.
Okay.
Who's running the system diagnostic? I didn't authorize... Oh, Keela. How many Geth are networked?
All of them. Railzora.
Shut it down! Shut everything down! They're in the system!
Two blue on top. There we go. One white on the top. 3 green on the top. Okay.
This should come in handy.
Ooh. Gimme, gimme.
Look out!
Are you kidding me right now? We good? We good.
Lockdown navigation. Weapons are offline. Our mistake won't endanger the fleet. They're burning through the door. I don't have much time. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Jonah, if you get this, be strong for Daddy. I love you very much.
That's depressing. Don't worry, Tally. I'm just stealing from your father, probably.
Spring combat. Get ready to fight.
There we go!
One down. Take that.
Tali, what are you doing? Garrus. So apparently the new EAF has broken achievements for Mass Effect 2 and 3. Oh, is that why I haven't gotten any achievements? Is that why? The last achievement I got was for Mass Effect 1. Yeah, look. Yeah. I haven't gotten a single achievement in Mass Effect 2. I mean, not that I care. I don't care about Steam achievements. But that's pretty dumb. That's kind of lame. Hopefully they retroactively fix it. I'm pretty sure if I go to like the medals in the captain's room or whatever, it shows up there, so it should be able to retroactively fix it, right?
This console might have something. Most of the data is corrupted, but a few bits are left. They were performing experiments on Geth systems, looking for new ways to overcome Geth resistance to reprogramming.
Do you think testing weapons on the Geth was right?
It's not testing weapons on prisoners, Shepard. I only sent Father parts. Even if he assembled them, they wouldn't be sapient. You saw what Saren and Sovereign. Any research that gives us an advantage is important.
Uh-oh.
Did you know what kind of tests your father was running?
I have a feeling I need to save.
Father just told me to send back any Geth technology I could find that wasn't a direct danger to the fleet. I suspected he might be testing weapons, but I thought he was just working on new ways to bypass shields or armor.
Could any of that data clear your name?
Doubtful. This is mostly results data, effects of different disruptive hacking techniques. I don't understand all of it. But they may have been activating the Geth deliberately. I don't know. Nothing here says specifically, but if they were, then Father was doing something terrible. What was all this, Father? You promised you'd build me a house on the homeworld. Was this going to bring us back home?
We should keep moving.
Right.
I'm gonna hit save. My screen minimized. I thought it crashed for a second, but better to be safe.
This should slow him down.
Man, these guys are... Whoops. I can't tell if it's on or off. It is on.
First entry. Our hacking attempts failed. The Geth have an adaptive consciousness. Hack one process and the others autocorrect. Still, we're making progress. Rail Zora is convinced we'll have a viable system in less than a year. This weapon will put our people back on the homeworld, and it's all because of Rail Zora.
Father!
Oh.
No. You always had a plan. Masked life signs or an onboard medical stasis program, maybe. You wouldn't. They're wrong. You wouldn't just die like this. You wouldn't leave me.
Hey, come here.
Awkward.
Damn it. I'm sorry.
You've got nothing to be sorry about.
Maybe he would have known I'd come. Maybe he left a message.
Tally, if you are listening, then I am dead. The Geth have gone active. I don't have much time. Their main hub will be on the bridge. You'll need to destroy it to stop their VI processes from forming new neural links. Make sure Hangerl and Darozen see the data. They must.
Thanks, Dad.
He knew you'd come for him. He was trying to help you. It's not perfect. It's not what you wanted. But it's the best he could do.
I don't know what's worse. Thinking he never really cared, or thinking that he did, and that this was the only way he could show it. It doesn't matter. One way or the other, I cared. And I'm here. And we're ending this.
We are ending this. The more I play this game, the more it's clear that they obviously didn't have the technology to do motion capture or the money to do motion capture for everything in the game. Man, it would have... Everything seems so, like, awkward as far as body language goes. I guess you could, like, in theory, chalk it up to it. Oh, it's aliens, but it's all the humans doing it. So
console is linked to the main hub Father mentioned. Disabling it shut down any Geth we missed. It looks like some of the recordings remained intact. They'll tell us how this happened, what Father did.
You sound like you don't really want to hear it.
No. We have to. I know. This is terrible, Shepard. I don't want to know that he was part of this.
Do we have enough parts to bring more online?
Yes, the new shipment from your daughter will let us add 2 more Geth to the network.
We're nearing a breakthrough on systemic viral attacks. Perhaps we should inform the Admiralty Board, just to be safe.
No. We're too close. I promised to build my daughter a house on the home world. I'm not going to sit and wait while the politicians argue.
We'd have an easier time of it if Tali Zora could send back more working material.
Absolutely not. I don't want Tali exposed to any political blowback. Leave Tali out of this. Assemble a new Geth with what we have. Bypass security protocols if need be.
It sounds like he was doing this for you.
I never wanted this, Shepard. Keela, I never wanted this. Everything here is his fault. I tried to pretend it didn't point to him, but this... When this comes up in the trial, they'll... We can't tell them. Not the Admirals, not anyone.
Tali, without this evidence, you're looking at exile.
You think I don't know that? You think I want to live knowing that I can never see the fleet again? But I can't go back into that room and say that my father was the worst war criminal in our people's history. I cannot.
Rael Zora doesn't need you to worry about him anymore. You heard him say he didn't want you to be caught in the politics.
You don't understand, Shepard. They would strike his name from the manifest of every ship he ever served on. He would be worse than an exile. He'd be a traitor to our people, held up for children as a monster in a cautionary tale. I can't let all the good he did be destroyed for this, Shepard.
We're not going to decide anything here. Let's see what the Admirals say once we get back.
You're my captain in this hearing, Shepard. It's your decision. But please, don't destroy what my father was. Come on. If we wait too long, they'll decide we're already dead, and none of this will matter.
We need to face facts. There has been no word. There is no reason to think Tali Zora survived.
It sounds like the hearing is already underway.
We must trust Shepard's offer.
Oh, it's a recording and not those people talking.
The Quarian Marines lasted less than 5 minutes, huh?
Excuse me, assholes, I'm right here.
Is the Admiralty Board prepared to render judgment?
Sorry we're late.
You didn't waste much time declaring us dead. Go get your ship.
We apologize, Shepard. Your success in taking back the Alarai is very unexpected.
But also very welcome.
Did you find anything on the Alarai that could clarify what happened there?
Yeah.
Shepard, please.
Does Captain Shepard have any new evidence to submit
It's
to this
Commander.
Tali helped me defeat Saren and the Geth at the Citadel. That should be all the evidence you need.
I fail to see what relevance...
You're not really interested in Tali, are you? This trial isn't about her. It's about the Geth.
This hearing has nothing to do with the Geth.
You want people to sympathize with them. And Garrow wants to go to war. None of you care about Tali. She knows more about the Geth than any other Quarian alive. You should be listening to her, not putting her on trial. Tali Zora saved the Citadel. She saved the Alarai. She showed the galaxy the value of the Quarian people. I can't think of stronger evidence than that.
Are the admirals prepared to render the judgment? Tali Zora, in light of your history of service, we do not find sufficient evidence to convict. You are cleared of all charges. Commander Shepard, please accept these gifts in appreciation for you taking the time to represent one of our people.
With all due respect, Admiral, I didn't represent one of your people. I represented one of mine.
So you did, Shepard.
This hearing is concluded. Go in peace, Tali Zora Vas Normandy. Kila Salai.
And also with you.
I can't believe you pulled that off. What you said. I've never had anyone speak like that on my behalf. Thank you for being there for my father and me. Even when... Thank you.
Not disappointed.
I wasn't gonna let Tali Zora Vas Normandy get exiled on my watch.
Thank you, Captain.
Now what's this?
I don't know. Return to the Normandy, Renegade, Paragon, and tech damage. Oh, nice. Well, let's go talk to some people before we head out, huh?
The admirals thought they were humbling you by forcing you to represent her, Shepard. I'm glad they were wrong. You didn't mention survivors. Did you find real Tali? I am sure he would have left you a message if he'd had time.
We found Rael's body. He left a message for Tali.
I can only imagine how horrible this is for you, child. But at least you got to hear your father tell you he loved you.
Yes. Thank you, Admiral.
Good luck on your mission. No matter how dark it gets, the fleet is always with you. Kila Salai.
You called us on the carpet out there, Shepard, and you were right. Thank you. Tali shouldn't have been involved in that argument. Tell me, though, honestly, what did you find over there? You spoke well, but I know a feint when I see it.
Yeah, your call, Tali.
Tali, is there anything the Admiral should know?
We found a lot of dead bodies, Admiral. Including my father's, that's all. Whatever research they were doing was destroyed.
I'll take your word for it, Tali. Not that I have much choice. Fight well, and fly safe, kid. Your father would be proud of you.
Very impressive, Shepard. Thank you for your help on the Alarai. And thank you for helping Rael Zora's daughter. You stood for her when we failed. We were wrong to let our own concerns about the war overshadow Tali's trial.
I am not going to step in this mess.
Goodbye, Admiral.
Can we talk to that psychopath over there?
Hello again, Commander.
Hey.
Good luck, Tali.
Nice talking, Shepard. Funny how it takes a commander to remind the admirals about military honor. Glad they're off your back, ma'am. And that you didn't have to give them that evidence you found on the LRI.
I didn't say anything about finding evidence, Carl.
Noticed that, ma'am.
Any idea what your next assignment's gonna be?
I'm gonna be escorting more techs around to look for signs of dark energy buildup. Maybe see if they can figure out what's causing it. Wherever they send me, it'll have to be less exciting than Haystrom.
What's your take on the war? Are the Admirals gonna try to retake the homeworld?
I won't shy away from a fight, but if the Admirals throw the fleet at the Geth, all they'll get back is scrap metal. The best bet would be for us to find another way. But a soldier can't say unless his superiors ask.
Stay safe out there, Rieger.
You too, Shepard. Ma'am.
Just call me Tali.
I'll work on that, ma'am.
Very impressive speech, Commander Shepard. But tell me truly, did you recover any of Rael Zora's research on the Alarai?
Nothing that will help you, Admiral.
Pity. Oh well. Whatever is created can be recreated. In any event, I am pleased that our talk regarding the war conundrum allowed you to help Tali. Her exile would have been unfortunate.
I will step in here.
You should abandon your plans, Admiral. They're only going to make the situation worse.
We shall see, Commander. Many things are impossible until they are done.
Of course. You son of a bitch.
The talk of war gives me hope. Maybe we can retake the whole world in my lifetime.
Let us head back to the Normandy.
How may I help you, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
You have unread messages at your private terminal. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
It's always nice chatting with you.
Mm-hmm. Let's see here. Thank you from my daughter, from Diana. Arya Talok told me where to send this. I'm Neff's mother, Diana. We talked about... Yeah, I remember you. I don't know who brought you into my life, but thank you for avenging my daughter. My Neff deserved better than this. I couldn't give it to her, but you at least killed the bitch who took what little she had away. Oh, man. That mom is out for blood.
We know who that's for.
I do need to retrain my powers. Isn't that advanced training? No, I don't want to switch out armor-piercing rounds. I would like the recharge time as low as possible. Yes. Armor piercing, I'm just gonna take the extra damage. I'm gonna take overload. Area or heavy overload? I think I'm gonna do heavy overload. The number of times where I use overload and it takes out like 90% of the shields is kind of annoying. Yeah, we'll do Thor Field and then one warp. Because I can do a warp and then some tungsten ammo. But for this, it's easier to just overload. Alright, I like that. I like that.
Shepard, how can I help?
You got a minute to talk?
Actually, wanted to talk. Medical matters. Aware that mission is dangerous. Different species react differently to stress. Aware you come by a great deal. Have had other species become attracted to me before. Awkward. Not interested.
Huh?
Wait a minute, Borden. You're just yanking me around, aren't you?
Shocking suggestion. Doctor-patient confidentiality, a sacred trust. Would never dream of mockery. Enjoy yourself while possible, Shepard. We'll be here studying cell reproduction. Much simpler, less alcohol and mood music required.
What just happened?
Commander, can I help you with
I'm
something?
more interested in just talking for a bit.
I'm good, Shepard. Ready for
That's
anything.
what I was
We
curious
live,
about.
We'll get loud and spill some
Yeah,
drinks.
you've already
We'll
said
talk
that
later.
like 3 times.
Commander.
Bro. I think I'm good.
No messages for you, Commander.
Cool. Let's go feed our fish. I'm thinking he's... Maybe my thought is he sees me talking to everybody else and is like, hey. I don't know what Morden's thinking. I don't know what I'm talking about. Do these people still have... No? I already went through all their conversations. Thought I did.
Anything new?
There is something I've wanted to tell you. I've done many things in my lifetime. I thought the galaxy held nothing new for me. Since joining you, I've realized
I
how
know he
much
has
more
stuff
there
to say
is.
when you're romancing Garrus. Maybe it's because I got into that conversation line with Jack. Maybe? I don't know.
You must have seen many things in your years of travel.
As a maiden, I served as a mercenary.
That I'm not going to
I
continue?
fought tyrants and pirates. I experienced everything the galaxy has to offer. As a Justicar, I saw parts of Asari space few know about. I destroyed villages and saved cities. I even fought a Spectre.
Why did you fight a Spectre?
A Turian named Nihilus.
Yeah, I know that guy.
He may have been on council business, but I witnessed him kill an unarmed civilian. Following the code, I attacked.
Nihilus seemed like an honorable Turian, and a good Spectre.
He may have been. However, killing unarmed civilians is wrong.
How did the fight turn out?
I had the advantage, but he was good. He returned fire and tried to run. We played cat and mouse in the wilderness for 2 weeks. It was exhilarating. Finally, he created a situation in which my only options were to let an innocent die or pursue him. The code compelled me to save the innocent, and he escaped. I admire how he adapted and used my code against me.
When we met, I witnessed you kill a merc who had no chance against you.
That mercenary was armed, and I offered her a way out. She chose to ignore it.
What have your years as a Justicar been like?
Mostly tedium and hardship. Traveling on freighters, wandering through rural areas, rooting out injustices big and small, putting down corrupt officials. When I arrive in a remote area, individuals often approach me with matters of justice. My judgment rarely turns out the way they hope.
How do you pay for transportation between worlds?
Asari captains often welcome Justicars. We reduce pirate attacks. One raid was called off when the pirates were able to verify that I was aboard.
Oh, that's fun.
Why would you destroy an entire village?
I tracked Morinth to a remote colony world. She'd perverted an entire town, making them worship her and bring young Asari as sacrifices. When I arrived, she fled, throwing her minions at me in waves. They bought her time with their lives. When it was done, only small children remained. I left them in the authorities' care and continued my pursuit.
Whoa.
What was being a mercenary like?
I was a young, impulsive maiden who discovered her talent for combat. I reveled in it, until the day my troop was hired to guard a mysterious shipment On its way to some clandestine drop-off area, I discovered the shipment was slaves, to be traded to the collectors for advanced technology.
I can't imagine you went along.
I demanded that we turn around. My mates disagreed. After they were dead, I brought the ship around. The collector craft was just arriving. They closed faster than I could flee. Fortunately, we were close to the mass relay. I got through, and they did not pursue.
What did you do with all the slaves?
I lectured them on the virtues of strength and defending oneself. Then I distributed the armor, weapons, and credits of my dead colleagues, and released the captives on the Citadel.
All right.
We're not done with this yet.
I am sure. It will be my honor to be by your side at the end.
You think we're all gonna die?
You've assembled a powerful group, but we are fighting an unknown. I am ready for whatever comes, but I do not fool myself about our chances.
We'll finish this mission and live to see the end.
I hope you are right.
I am.
Do you need some?
Have a few minutes to talk?
Later. I'd like to consider what we've already discussed.
I should go.
I shall return to my meditations.
People are talking out there, and I hear it all.
Oh, yeah?
I'm really glad you got Tali out of trouble with the migrant fleet. It's hard to see her upset. Joker and Edie are like an old married couple. I keep expecting to walk in on them bickering about the temperature in the cockpit. Edie has a wicked sense of humor. Or I should say, a really funny lack of one. Sometimes she seems like a person.
Yeah, you've already
But
said
when it
that
comes
one.
down to it, I can't get past her being a computer.
Okay. I'm pretty sure I'm done with the conversations with Miranda. And I might be done with Garrus, maybe?
Shepard.
Have you got a minute?
Yeah.
Can it wait for a bit?
He's
I'm
got
in the middle of
calibrations to do.
calibrations.
Talk to you later, Garrus.
I'll be here if you need me.
I wonder... I don't remember if, if she has anything else to say.
Commander, I very much enjoyed sharing that ice brandy with you. But I hope I wasn't too unprofessional. Brandy goes
Never.
straight to my head.
It's nice to see you let your hair down.
Guess I hadn't realized how much those feelings needed airing. But I didn't give you much of a chance to vent. So tell me now. What do you think?
Everyone's depending on us. We won't let them down.
They just don't make them like you anymore, Shepard. Well, promise me we'll share a bottle every year. The next one is on me.
I'll hold you to it.
Shepard.
Just checking in.
Battlemaster.
Yeah, I thought...
That's all for now.
Shepard.
I thought that was... I think we're done with Grunt's conversations.
Kenneth, do you think we'll make it through this?
Of course we will, Gabby.
I mean, as long as we take down the collectors, it's all worth it. Even if we don't make it.
Don't even think that. We'll make it through.
Keela,
I'm really
sorry
mad
I
about the
dragged you
achievements
into
being
Quarian
broken. No point in an insanity run
All
now.
that infighting, seeing what my father did. You were the only one there for me, Shepard. The only cover I had against that storm. Thank you.
I imagine they're trying to fill your father's spot on the Admiralty Board. What will that do to the balance of power?
I have no idea. Being exiled might have made
There
it
you go.
easier. A few people are suggesting me as a candidate. Replacing an admiral takes time, though. You may not have noticed, but Quarians like to debate.
Are Quarian politics always like that?
No. Sometimes it can actually get unpleasant. We're a very social people, Shepard. We have to be, to make up for being stuck in these suits. And part of that means getting involved in each other's business.
The whole trial was insulting. You should have had time to mourn your father.
I don't think life is about what you deserve, but my father would be honored that I chose to mourn him by blowing up a lot of gas. I should get back to work, but thanks for checking on me.
So, thoughts. So we romanced Liara in Mass Effect 1. What about switching to Tali from Mass Effect 2? Thoughts?
Hey.
I should go.
Okay, talk later.
Oh, I already talked to you.
Shepard.
Do
I
it,
was just
kiss the
waxing
alien.
goddamn nostalgia.
I mean, they're both aliens, technically.
You smoke, Shepard?
No.
That stuff will kill you.
Yeah?
You're a kid once. Weapons dealer. Probably half your age. Bastard smoked too close to a cache of explosives. Tossed a butt, blew himself sky high.
Oh, jeez. Can you romance Liara in this one? Before the Shadow Broker DLC? No. But I think at the end of the Shadow Broker DLC, you have like a moment with her. But if you romance someone else, there's like a conversation with that, I believe. See, it has all the achievements here in game, so I'm assuming I've only played 2 games. What are you talking about? Did I... Wait a minute. Okay, these are not... I don't know what's happening with the achievements there. Is that Liara right there? See, that's the thing. In one of the things I read, it said that for some reason EA unlocks the achievements automatically, so you can't unlock them. Big broken. Yeah, that's fucking broken. All right, we are all oiled up, eh? I feel like the best time to play the Arrival DLC is after the end of the game. Like after you defeat the collectors. Hey Alex, what's up? So from what I'm reading is you should do Suicide Mission, Lair of the Shadow Broker, and then Arrival. Went and saw Ant-Man. Oh yeah, that came out. I heard it's not great. What did you think? I think I'm gonna go to Ilium and get that package for that dude.
No messages for you, Commander.
Okay. So Des, it's like if you want a Coke and someone brings you a Diet Coke. It had a lot of elements that would have been good, but they tried to do too much for one movie. Gotcha. It's A, trying to be an Ant-Man movie, B, trying to start a new phase of the Marvel, the MCU. Is that the gist of it, basically? Go to Marab's shop on the Citadel or Eternity on Ilium. Eternity is up here.
Still bright Asari blue, or have the bolus finally rolled to the top? And don't miss our look at the fashion faux pas at the Commerce Awards.
I still haven't seen the new Black Panther.
Lots of money here. Soft
Basically.
people make good victims.
Do you have anything flashier? I want something that says, I own this room. I own you.
Is Black Panther on Disney Plus yet? I might watch that on my vacation.
So then he says, oh, it's okay. Our amino acids are all different. So it's not like we can get diseases or anything if we go natural.
I'm telling you, this is why you should...
Welcome back, babe. Can I get you anything? Sorry, no sex. Just cleaned the bar.
Just looking around.
Pleasure as always.
Weird. Am I missing something? In Eternity on Ilium. Am I not there? This is Eternity. It's not that big of a place. And I'm sure these people
said that
are
bachelor parties are for very close
who
friends.
I'm here to...
We're just co-workers.
We've been co-workers for 5. You deserve somebody who respects you. Somebody who's going to treat you right.
Oh!
Oh, I think I'm just going to stop dating for a while.
There we go.
No, don't do that. Don't let some human spoil you.
It's always the same thing. Ooh, she could get sick.
Training employees only to lose them to your competitors? Perhaps Indenture Tech can help. The leading
best you have, I'll make do. But you're certain the neural stimulators are compatible with both my suit and
How can you short sell on prefabs after these human...
The crew of the Hugo Gernsback, long feared dead, has been found on the planet Aya. Are you a Quarian? Survivors are being...
Oh, jeez. Walk across half the map just to get back to my ship. And then we gotta go to the Citadel to go to, what was it, Morabs? Something? I prefer less abs. That's stupid. Yes. We gotta make sure we feed the fish. You know, they'll just fucking die if we don't. I do remember the loading screens in between levels being so much longer on the 360 version of this game. God, it would be like 30 to 40 seconds sometimes.
You just lost.
Hey, Ultrawave, what's up? Whoa, 30 months? That's crazy. That is crazy. Thanks, dude. Flank enemies who are in cover to neutralize their advantage. Okay. Marabs something. I don't know where that's at. How is everyone? I'm good. Making some good progress on Mass Effect. Oh, this is all one map. I guess we're gonna have to go searching for it.
The worst thing about extranet games is when some Batarian comes on and insists on speaking his own language without auto-translation.
How far into the main story are you? I have done all of the loyalty missions. I need to go get the Reaper IFF. I still have 2 DLCs to do, but a lot of the comments are saying that it's best, not best. It makes more sense to do those 2 DLCs after the suicide mission. And I think that's smart. So, not smart. I think that's the way I'm going to do it. Now I'm trying to find the this one place that should have a data pad that I'm looking for. Citadel souvenirs. I bought everything there. It's been so long. Yeah, I know, right? Is this Sakura Cafe? No.
Come on, please. You have to help me. I need to make something nice. It's for a date. Sorry, honey.
All right. Oh man, it has me. I got the other. It's like Marib something. Yeah.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
It sure is. I love it so much that I just totally bought everything here. Oh, Marib. Oh, here we go. Well, all right. Okay, now we need to find the. Oh, here it is, over here. I wish they hadn't given into the complaints and not changed where you go on the Citadel in the second game. I like the area in the first game better. Yeah, that would have been cool. But also, it was kind of destroyed. Not kind of. I mean, it was pretty fucked up at the end of Mass Effect 1. So it kind of makes sense narratively. I prefer Mass Effect 3's Citadel to Mass Effect 2, to be honest with you. Now we go back to Omega and find out what the dealio. I don't remember 3s, to be honest. I played through 3 more times than I did 1 or 2, to be honest. So I know that one a little bit better.
Hello again, my friends. Please tell me you have something for me.
Have you seen what's in these packages?
Why? Did you find something untoward? Certainly nothing worth getting worked up about.
I bet Mr. Anto would be very interested in this information, and in finding out who wanted it.
You wouldn't. Would you? It's not for me. A lot of people want a leg up on Aria, and they'll pay a lot of credits to get it.
Including
if Anto or
Aria.
Aria found out, I'd be ruined. Or killed.
Aria will find out what you're up to, Ish. I don't envy you when that happens.
I think I can handle it.
No one has beaten Aria in centuries. Once she casts down your clients, she'll come looking for you.
You're right. I have to get out of here. Thank you, my friend. You probably just saved my life. Come on, Sal. We have to get out of here.
You bet I did. Can I, like, give this to Aria? Probably not, but it's worth a shot, right? All right.
What do you need?
Never mind. You got nothing.
Thanks. Maybe I'll come back later.
Why don't you find a nice girl to keep you warm in the meantime?
Okay. Oh wow, look at the shepherd's head just going everywhere. I played all 3 games 3 times. Good path, bad path, middle path. Nice.
Come on, let me in.
I did download a few mods for this. Which has been fun. And yes. You can play these games and make different choices. I could never. Gotta feed my fish. Llama play Destiny 2? He would never. When I play the legendary version, I plan on getting the alt ending mod. Oh, I don't know if it's available for the legendary edition yet. I think it is, but I'm not 100% sure. It is. Nice. It's fine. That's all I'll say about it, is it's fine. Okay, so this is Arrival. This is Lair the Shadow Broker. And this is Reaper IFF. What time is it? Yeah, I think I'll do the Reaper IFF. And then that'll be my stream. Methinks. Full Renegade run is kind of fun, but not my preferred run. Yeah, I like doing full Paragon and then just like a lot of fun Renegade choices. Oh, that's what Brittany said in the message right above that. That makes sense. Thorn. The Thorn system. So Ultra, this is my favorite mod that I downloaded. One click, get all the resources. What the fuck? What's wrong with this? There we go.
Launching probe.
%66%. Is there another? Is it because the Derelict Reaper counts? That one is worth it, especially if it's not your first playthrough. 100%. Did I go through the mods that I downloaded with the U Ultra? I think. Hold on, let me see if I can remember. Let's see here. I wish I would have downloaded these mods and before I played Mass Effect. Not now. Oh, there's some updates to a few of these mods. I should probably download that before next time. Oh geez. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Let's go to just desktop. You probably can't even see that. I don't know why I did that. You can't even read it. But let's see. I have Alliance uniform consistency. Let's just go to ME2 mods. There's Alliance uniform consistency where it makes all the Alliance uniforms throughout the 3 games consistent with one another. There is the alternate outfit for Jack, because I do not like the Mass Effect. Oh, that's the Mass Effect 3 version. What? Oh, that takes out the Mass Effect 2. I'm sorry. Let's see. Alternate outfit for Jack in Mass Effect 3. Arya consistency mod, which makes her look the same in 2 and 3. Cerberus retrofits, which I think it just makes them more like each other. There's a lot of consistency mods. What manager is that? It's called ME3 Tweaks Mod Manager. It'll be on Nexus. Every single mod basically is like, hey, download this to manage your mods. Cerberus weapons makes them consistent with their Mass Effect 3 version. Character consistency project, which makes them consistent throughout the 3 games. The Citadel Asari hands. So in Mass Effect 2, the original, a lot of the Asari have human hands on the Citadel. The Legendary Edition only fixed some of them. This mod fixes the rest of them. Hammerhead's suicide mission. This bug fix ensures the Hammerhead shows on the cargo bay during the end game if the player had previously acquired it, which is a nice consistency mod. Improved power grid. It's a Mass Effect 3 thing. Mass Effect 3 thing. Mass Effect 3 thing. The Liara consistency mod, where she looks the same throughout the 3 games. The missing codex mod, which I don't know. The one probe all resources, which we just showed. There's a mod that makes Oriana, Miranda's twin, look more like Miranda. In the Overlord DLC, there's no morality points given for the decision you make. This changes that. There's a Reaper Husk consistency mod, which makes Reaper's husks look consistent throughout the 3 games. It said refund guy consistency mod. Don't know what he's talking about, but it's there. There's a Mass Effect 3 mod that'll come into effect. There is an unofficial patch, and then a Rex armor consistency mod that I didn't notice. This simple mod backports Rex's Mass Effect 3 armor to Mass Effect 2. Oh. Well, there you go. Now we know. But yeah, those are my mods that I downloaded. A lot of like bug fixes and or consistency type stuff. Right, yeah. There was a lot of mods that were like, you know, there's literally a mod in there that's like all the strippers are naked. I'm like, I don't, why? Like, I know it makes more sense, I guess. Is this the game you can ping? No, that's Mass Effect 3. I'm guessing it's the Derelict Reaper. Which, why the fuck is there a Derelict Reaper? Whoa. If you're not going to stream it and you like naked ladies. Okay, fair enough. All right, who are we taking for this? I mean, Garrus, obviously, because he's the best. But I don't need is a strong word. Thinking either Tally or Morden. Yeah, let's go Tally. Tally needs an upgrade. I'm sure there is a way to redo. Because I hate when there's one point that you can't put into them. It's really annoying. I like her and Garrus's interactions. Yeah, me too.
What's with all the chop, Joker?
Doing my best. The wind's gusting to 500 kph.
In space?
There's a second ship alongside the Reaper. It's not transmitting any IFF, but the radar paints its silhouette as Geth.
I guess we know why the science team stopped reporting in. What just happened?
The Reaper's Mass Effect fields are still active. We just passed inside their envelope. Eye of the hurricane, huh?
I gotta close a window. Hold on. Ugh, get out of here. All right. Is it though? What is this? Energy drain. That's pretty good.
Exploring an abandoned area, expecting something mechanical and nasty to jump out at any moment.
Yeah, you gonna finish that thought? I usually pick the squad based on who makes sense, but it doesn't matter. I just take my faves.
The airlock has been installed at the far end of the holding section. We have begun pressurization for shirt sleeves work. The crew is sketchy. I reassure them that it's mere nerves, a superstitious reaction to what this hulk represents. The corpse of a vast ancient life form. Privately, I can't deny the atmosphere. The angles of the walls seem to press down on you. I find myself clenching my teeth.
Creepy.
We finished cataloging specimens A203 to B016. No evidence of active nanotechnology noted. Dr. Chandana believes they would have decayed over the last 37 million
I have no idea.
There's not enough data to support his claim. He asserts that the truth is patently obvious. I am concerned. Chandana has been staring at the samples for hours. He says he's listening to them.
That is weird. It seems even worse in the playback too. Like it's not that noticeable when I'm looking at it straight at my monitor, but looking at the game at the stream, it looks way worse.
What just happened?
The Reaper put up kinetic barriers. I don't think we can get through from our side.
As curious as I am about the Reapers, I'd rather not be trapped inside one.
We'll have to take down the barrier generators from in here. Any idea where they are?
At the moment of activation, I detected a heat spike in what is likely the Rex Mass Effect core, sending the coordinates now. Be advised, this core is also maintaining the Reaper's altitude.
So when we take the barriers down to escape, the wreck falls into the planet core.
And that means everyone dies. Yeah, I got it.
If any helmsman can pull us off this thing before it reaches crush depth, it's you. We'll make a sweep for survivors and recover what data we can. Stand by.
Aye, aye. Good hunting.
You gonna complete your Mass Effect replay and play Andromeda as well? Maybe. I should go back to it.
I've seen this too many times.
I really should.
You're married?
Give it another chance.
Katie had anger management issues. When my brother got married, the best man tried to hit on her. She kicked him down the church steps.
What? Katie's my wife. I must have told you this story.
No, I know my wife. I remember that day was the only time I saw her wear stockings.
Yeah, the kind with seams up the back. That's what I remember too.
What the hell is this? How can we remember the same thing?
It sounds like the Reaper was affecting their minds.
There are some good mods for it to make it better. Interesting. Or you could play Dragon Age. Ooh, I haven't played Dragon Age in like forever.
Incoming. I've crushed up tanks by the husks. Do you want me to
Firing a high impact shot!
I wondered whether the technology for making husks came from the Geth.
Oh, jeez.
Geth origin
But
never
my
makes sense
list. I have a list.
This confirms it's from
I
the
don't know. Where
Reapers.
did it go? Where did my list go? I have a list of games I have to play. Oh my god, that game right there is gonna be like 100 plus hours. I'm kind of not looking forward to it, but I like it, so...
Enemies ahead!
Go for the octave.
What games are on the list? I just want to play games for a living. Is that too much to ask? Let's see here. From the top. Well, the first game, I realized after the fact, through writing it down, that I wouldn't be able to run it because it runs like ass on my PC. But the Modern Warfare and Modern Warfare 2 campaigns, the new ones, I've heard good things, but I realized that I'm not going to be able to do that. I'll probably have to play that off stream. Pathfinder, Wrath of the Righteous, Alien Isolation, Black Mesa. Wait, did I beat Black Mesa? I think I went back. No, I beat the original. The original. I didn't go back and play Black Mesa. Cyberpunk 2077, Divinity Original Sin 2, Far Cry 4, Half-Life Alyx, Bastion, Brothers: A Tale of Two Sons, Guardians of the Galaxy, the Telltale series, Guardians of the Galaxy, the game that came out last year, Sleeping Dogs, Spec Ops: The Line, Transistor, Red Dead Redemption 2, Halo, ODST, Horizon Zero Dawn. I need to finish XCOM 2 War of the Chosen DLC. Baldur's Gate comes out at some point this year. And then Last of Us Part 1 on PC comes out in a couple weeks. What?
I couldn't see the shooter. Survivor from the science team.
This should come in handy.
End of March for Part 1. Yeah, I heard about the delay. I was very upset.
Deploying combat drone.
I'm gonna play Atomic Heart. That was not on my radar, but I don't know. If it gets good reviews, I might check it out. I think it's on Game Pass, so I'll probably end up checking it out. Just because of the Game Pass.
Chandana said the ship was dead. We trusted him. He was right. But even a dead god can dream. A god, a real god, is a verb. Not some old man with magic powers. It's a force. It warps reality just by being there. It doesn't have to want to. It doesn't have to think about it. It just does. That's what Chandana didn't get. Not until it was too late. The god's
It
mind
comes
is gone,
to...
but it still dreams. He knows now. He's tuned in on our dream. If I close my eyes, I can feel
Yeah, it comes to PC Game Pass on February 21st.
We've seen these before, Shepard. Dragon's teeth, your people call them. The Geth used them on Eden Prime.
They did.
See how the room is arranged? They treated this thing like some kind of altar.
That doesn't seem right. No one in their right mind would want this.
You heard the logs. They were seeing things, hearing things. They were being indoctrinated. We can't help these people now, but we won't let the machines use their corpses like this.
Damn it. It's another mod I need to download, is the one that just auto-completes this bullshit. I hate these so much. Oops. Your shepherd needs to hit the beach and get some sun. Tell me about it. I was trying, so when I was making the character for Mass Effect 2, I was like, oh, he gets like basically remade. So I can just use the Mass Effect 1 version and then edit it. Nope, you gotta either use the Mass Effect 1 version or restart over. And I'm like, I am not gonna do that. They're not that bad. They are when you're colorblind. Whoops. Whoops. Let me do that again. Wait, what? I thought you could tweak the ME1 character in 2 when you started. Was that a change in the Legendary Edition? Unless I was doing it wrong, you could either choose to go with what you default Shepard, your character from Mass Effect 1, or just start over. That was the 3 options. Brittany was there, I think. Weren't you for that? That was our 3 options. 5 days, eh?
Shepard Commander.
Geth talk to organics?
It shouldn't be able to talk. A single Geth has no more intelligence than a Baron.
I always forget you get Legion in 2. For some reason, my brain thinks he's just 3. So I was perfect for these guys. You get a quick recharge. You don't use your ammo. It's great. What was with the comic book at the start? Dude, don't get me started on that. I was like, I shouldn't have pressed it. It was just basically recapping everything. I guess if you hadn't played in a while, it would have been good, but we had just literally finished Mass Effect 1. But it was technically DLC that you could get for Mass Effect 2, where if you didn't want to bring in a character from Mass Effect 1, but you still wanted to make the decisions from Mass Effect 1, you could do it through the comic book, I guess. I mean, it's pretty neat, but kind of wasted our time. You should get a mod so that all the husks are wearing underwear like PUBG zombies.
Hostile spotted.
Down.
Whoa. Well, that was unfortunate. Oh, thank God, it's this part. We just spawned back in at this part.
Hostile spotted. We should soften them up.
Yeah, I don't understand what the deal was with the
Trouble to the right.
PUBG zombies. I wasn't a fan.
They should soften them up.
Yeah, the regular map was pretty good.
This should slow him down. Enemies ahead!
That's not ready.
All right. Settle down there, guy.
This should soften them up. Destroying the Mass Effect core should be simple enough.
Then we get off the ship fast.
Yeah, thanks, Garrus. PUBG zoms are a no-go for me also. Yeah.
This must be it.
So the Cerberus team did recover it. But where are they now?
Weren't they on those spikes? Or do you not remember the guys on the spikes? Like, laying there? Hey, Commander Dovahkiin. What's going on? I just saw your message. Because I'm bad at reading chat. Let's just stand there and not do anything. Oh, this part. Oh, fucking hell. I remember this part. Oh no, the bug! Okay, I fixed it.
That one hit! Never saw me coming!
Oh. I'm like, what the fuck is that? This is what I found on ME2 wiki for importing your character, but it doesn't say if this is for Legendary Edition or just original. Okay, I'll read that here in a second. I know there's a way to put like a code in, but I didn't have the code at the time.
Heads up!
Combat drone ready.
Whew.
Shepard, you want something done with that Geth? It's still intact.
Leave it there. You know what they are. If it gets into Normandy's computers.
You said it yourself. No one's ever found one intact.
That's true, but I'm not sure it's worth the risk, Shepard.
There's no time to debate it, Tally. Come on.
Hang on, folks.
Open the port side airlock.
I forgot about that part.
We're clear. Go.
Experience gained. I'm at max level. Alright, they're gonna talk about it in the debriefing room, I assume.
To discuss the unique piece of salvage we recovered. For now, we've stored it in Edie's AI core. We need better equipment to fight the Reapers. An intact Geth would be invaluable to Cerberus's cyber weapons division.
We'll have to disagree on that, ma'am. I saw enough of these things on Eden Prime. Space it.
Cerberus has a long-standing cash bounty for an intact Geth. I assure you, the reward is significant.
I want to know why it has a piece of N7 armor strapped to its chest.
I didn't even
Found a
realize
trophy,
that.
maybe? Would a machine care about that?
No, trophies imply emotions that AIs don't have. I doubt it's more than a convenient field repair.
I've killed hundreds of these things, but I've never had a chance to talk to one. This one tried to communicate with us. Hell, it probably saved our lives. Why?
Ooh,
Reactivating the Geth is a risk.
Those weird lips
if you
are...
do so, it should be for humanity's best interests, and not your curiosity.
I still think our best interests involve an airlock.
I'm not deciding one way or the other until I know what we've got here. I want to start it up. Interrogate it.
If we activate it, there is no guarantee we can deactivate it again.
It's called my bullet.
That's not what I...
Thank you, both of you, for your recommendations. I've made my decision.
Tally's gonna freak when she hears about this.
I mean, you're not wrong. No.
So what about this Reaper IFF?
I have determined how to integrate it with our systems. However, the device is Reaper technology. Linking it with the Normandy's systems poses certain risks.
I trust you, Edie. I know you won't let anything happen to the ship.
Understood, Shepard. It may take several hours before the IFF is ready for shakedown. I will alert you as soon as it is ready.
Sounds good. Until then, it's business as usual. Crew dismissed.
Alright, let's see. If you have played Mass Effect 1, you can choose to import your character. This will allow you to play Mass Effect 2 with the same character and decisions you made during Mass Effect 1. This will affect the storyline. Please notice that you can still change the appearance of your imported character and the class it belongs to. Yeah, but... yeah, that's not the options that I got, unfortunately.
What's this area of the ship?
I know this area
active.
ship.
This allows lag-free communication.
That's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
Jeez, I did not mean to hit that button. Sniper rifle damage. Ooh, plus 50% health? I like it. Stop the collectors. No. Wait, I have to go do a mission? I've tried, let's see. Yeah, I know I've tried and it didn't seem possible. But you mentioned that code. Maybe with the code you can. Yeah, that makes sense to me. It made you create a new character for ME2. No, so what happened was I got to the end of Mass Effect 1 and I'm like, my character looks like he's on his deathbed because he's so pale and looks dumb. All I wanted to do was import my character and then maybe turn down the paleness just a tad. But it was either use the same character, use the default Shepard, or make an entirely new character from scratch. Which was slightly annoying.
Shepard, how can I help?
Have you got a minute to talk?
Yes, personal matters on mind, actually. Got call from nephew. Promising
The
geneticist
code might be
himself.
the way to do
Just
that.
turned 16, got tenure at university. Following in my footsteps. Had to lie about what I was doing. Think he was suspicious. Doesn't matter. Still good to hear his voice.
Does anyone in your family know about what you really did for the government?
No. No, I'm lying, but won't pry. Solarians curious as a people, but also have social cues. Keep two types of secrets from family. First type, personal or guilt-based. Invite suspicion, exploration, puzzle to be solved. Reward for curiosity, intelligence. Drama. Other secrets, more serious. Dangerous if discovered. Signals discourage curiosity for protection of family.
Did he sing already? He did. That was last time I played, he did.
Why wouldn't everyone give clues that their secrets were too dangerous to be uncovered?
Not conscious. Social, reflexive body language. Can't fake it. Example. Yawning perceived as contagious among humans. Subject observes yawn. Sensory input deactivates left periamygdalar region. Subject yawns in response. Social empathy. Also works with dogs. Solarian faking signals to discourage curiosity, similar to human faking a yawn. Can try, but effectiveness limited.
Are you calling him because you're worried we won't make it back?
No. Aware survival unlikely, but actually contacted him for family connection. Hard to imagine galaxy. Too many people, faceless. Statistics easy to depersonalize. Good when doing unpleasant work. For this fight, want personal connection. Can't anthropomorphize galaxy, but can think of favorite nephew. Fighting for him.
Your nephew got tenure at 16? Is he a genius or a scientific prodigy?
No, they're younger.
No, wait.
Shepard, you're
Insult him.
stupid.
Yes, but not in manner you meant. Remember, Solarian lives short. Mature rapidly by your standards. Don't live much past 40.
I'm glad you got to talk to family before we finish this. And I'm glad we talked too, Gordon.
Honored to be part of this, Shepard. Helped preserve Galaxy before with genophage. Dirty work. Ethically ambiguous. Problematic. Collector's mission simpler, cleaner. We'll be proud to see it in Morden Solis biography vid. Unless we all die. Proud posthumously, in that case. Regardless. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think the only way to do it would to know the code from Mass Effect 1 and then import it that way. I'm pretty sure that's the only way. So I might have to copy the code.
We have a Geth down in the AI core. Makes me a little uneasy.
Before
I hope
we
you don't
switch over to
activate
Mass Effect 3.
You would know best.
Is there anything I should know?
You have unread messages at your private terminal. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
I'll be here if you
She
need
looks
anything.
different. This probably has to do with one of the mods I downloaded then.
Commander.
I assume everything is going well up here?
Good for now.
Yeah,
Fractured my
you've
thumb
already
on the
said
That's
that.
it for now.
See you, Commander.
I wish there was just a big, hey, you've already gone through other conversations option. Stop wasting my time.
The IFF is nearly installed, Shepard. However, I must test its impact on the Normandy systems. I suggest you take the shuttle to access your next location.
Okay. Or am I thinking of the assistant from Mass Effect 3? Trainer was the assistant from Mass Effect 3. She was just like a different... She was, she black? I don't remember. It's been so long since I played. Oh, did I have any messages? I did. Pleasure to meet you. Admiral Darrow Zen was Vas Moray. Oh no, that I did find a few things from the experiments Rail was conducting. Had you shared them with me, humanity might have reaped the benefits. Instead, once my own experiments are complete, you and your people will watch from a distance as the core and people will reclaim not just their homeworld. Yeah, that's not gonna work, bro. Shepard, Elusive Man, I'm pleased that you were able to recover the IFF. I've sent EDI all the necessary protocols to get it integrated successfully into the Normandy systems. With luck, this will give us the ability to get through the Omega-4 relay and take the fight to the collectors on our own terms. I've been notified about the intact Geth and your decision to keep it. If you believe that it can be trusted, then go ahead and activate it. Just make sure that EDI is adequately protected against any hacking attempts. It's not necessarily the decision I would have made, Shepard, but this is your call. You've already cast a wide net in your recruiting efforts, and if the Geth are willing to fight the collectors, then we can use them on the team. I trust you to get the job done. It was really weird they made her romanceable, as if you were going to give up a 2-game relationship, not romance anyone until 3. Yeah, that is a good point. What is this notification? There it is. What if your romance dies in 2? True. That is very true. What if? What if?
I thought we could chat a bit.
I would like that. You have been a good friend to me.
That means a lot to me.
If we both still live when this is done, you may call upon me for aid at any time.
All right, I'll hit you up at Mass Effect 3.
Come for you, Shepard.
That's disgusting. That was a nice conversation. I got Garrus killed the first time I played. What? How could you? I honestly don't remember my first playthrough.
Have a few minutes to talk.
I didn't really appreciate the game.
I'd like to consider what we've already discussed.
First time I played through it.
I shall return to my meditations.
Because I hadn't played the first one. I was very confused. Didn't really have any I don't know the word.
Hey, got a minute?
Any like things from Mass Effect 1 to like care about?
This one security guy keeps staring at me. I think his name
Okay,
is
she has
Bert.
something new to say.
I'm used to being watched by security, but they're usually staring at my eyes or watching my hands. I might have to start cloaking through the CIC from now on.
Oh yeah. I almost did a playthrough and kept her daughter and romanced her, but dying seemed like a bad choice. I know you could do that.
Commander, what can I do for
You
you?
have a minute,
There's a
Miranda?
lot to do, Shepard.
I'll let you work.
Of course, Commander.
Embrace eternity. To be fair, I got most of them killed once I realized the ship upgrades were optional. Oh, jeez.
Shepard.
Have you got a minute?
Can it wait for a bit?
Talk to you
I'll
later.
be here
Yeah.
if you need me.
I think I just broke Cyberpunk. I mean, it's not that hard to do, to be honest with you. Actually, I don't know because I haven't played that game since in like a year and a half, maybe. I've gone through his conversations. Know that for a fact. I've gone through their conversations apparently.
Shepard, what can I
Have you
do?
got time to talk?
Sure. Let me just... Come on, you little boshtet! Oh,
You gonna
sorry.
play Jedi Survivor?
Got a
Oh
small
yeah,
fever and I'm
definitely.
taking it out on the poor drive core. Don't worry, it's nothing serious. Got sloppy while doing some suit repair.
I never understood how you get sick from non-Quarian germs.
We don't, really. Turian germs are the only ones with any chance of affecting us, since we share amino acid chirality with them.
Yeah, I know what that
What we
means.
experience is actually an acute allergic reaction.
How exactly does the sickness work? It's an allergic reaction?
Right. Say I get exposed to a human disease, like... What did Navigator Presley have that time? Chickenpox? I wouldn't get chickenpox, but I'd run a fever as my system reacted to the foreign presence. Depending on where it hits me, I could get other symptoms. Nausea, vomiting, everything you'd expect from being sick.
How did you get sick this time?
I took some fire in a fight back on the Allerai. Nothing serious, but I needed to open my suit to check the wound. I disinfected properly, but one of the section seals had taken some damage, and foreign matter got out of the disinfected zone. It was a stupid mistake. You always check your seals before doing local treatment. Unless you forget. Then you get a damn fever.
You can seal off part of your suit?
Right. Like dropping emergency doors on a ship during a hull breach. It won't stop an infection that gets into my bloodstream, but it prevents a surface infection from spreading.
Is her HUD new? Yeah, I switched the when I did her loyalty mission, I switched to the alternate appearance.
Were your immune system stronger before the Geth drove you from your homeworld?
Not as strong as those of most races, definitely.
I'm pretty sure that's part
I'm
of
not
it.
a biologist, but there's a
Maybe.
theory about it. Because our planet lacked insect life, plants developed symbiotic relationships with large animals to spread seeds or pollen. Most viruses on our world were partially beneficial, so our immune systems evolved to be weak. They were more likely to adapt to contamination than fight it.
But Quarians colonized other worlds. They couldn't all have been like that.
They weren't. Most colonists went through a period of mild illness before adapting to the new environment. When the Geth took the homeworld in our colonies, the sterile environment on the flotilla ruined our immune system's adaptability. Even if we colonized a new world or reclaimed our own, we'd need a long process of bioengineering to recover.
I actually did just replay through Jedi Fallen Order on Xbox because I wanted to get the achievements, because I originally played it on PC on the Origin app or whatever the fuck. So I wanted those achievements.
I don't know if I could live inside a suit my whole life.
We are in our suits even among family. The most intimate thing we can do with another Quarian is link our suit environments. We get sick at first and then we adapt. It's our most important gesture of trust, of acceptance. I haven't trusted anyone enough for that, though. Except, well, no Quarians. You know what I mean.
I appreciate the thought, Tally, and I feel the same way. But you don't have to prove anything to me.
That's
I know.
hot.
Well, not that I know, but I didn't mean it like that. It's a, wow, it's really hot in here. It's
You get
just
another
that
fever?
the tradition also signifies a willingness for, intimacy. I wasn't trying to... It's not always like that. It's more... how did we even end up talking about this?
You have nothing to be embarrassed about, Tally. I feel the same way about you.
Really? I didn't kn- You never... Well, good. Anyway, I should get back to work. But thanks for coming by and talking.
Oh, wait. Wait. All right, good talk. Double music. Really? Now, why did it do that? Well, that's something I need to figure out. Oh, speaking of voice mod, I added a thing where I don't know, no one's gonna use it, but I think it's funny if anyone ever does use it, where you can, on the screen, on the Twitch screen, you should see a button that's for like voice mod, and you can donate bits to change the voice mod thing.
Thinking about past missions. Got a minute? You might learn something.
No. There are no options. Damn it! Really? I thought I guess I forgot to totally fix that. Oh man, that's a bummer. Channel. Oh yeah, there are no options whatsoever. Oh yeah, there are no options. Hey, there's double me. Add to my channel. Configure. I do have voice mod enabled. Yeah, I don't know why that's not working. Oh, here we go. Oh, I gotta look into this later then. Oh, geez, there's a lot of settings that I did not look into. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to look into this later. All right, I'll come back to that. So what's for dinner? Probably the leftover pizza.
The IFF is nearly installed, Shepard. However, I must test its
that I
impact on
had
the
from
normal
last night.
systems. I suggest you take the shuttle to access your next location.
And man, I really don't want to start the next mission. So I think I'm gonna save there, and then we can go and we're gonna raid someone, I think.